fan's getting picked up. Hi, chat. We're back. Back by unpopular demand. This show ever continues longer. No matter how much you want it to end, it never ends. And this week, we even have our tech guy back. Lucid, say hi.
I'm no longer sick. Hello, it is I.
But I'm sick. I'm doing the funny skateboard tricks, but replace that with the coof. Speaking of plague, John Lasseter's here, and I'm not going to say anything else because those girls were probably asking for... I mean, what?
Hey, it was just a hug. It was just a hug. Yeah, I slipped in a little bit, but it was just a hug. Look, this is setting me up. I mean, look, it was just the tip. It was just the tip.
Thank God, why? Anyway, we're back. I was gonna send out one last fucking copy to someone because I'm stupid. Hi, Kent Penders. Hello, Kent Penders.
Kent Penders, more like cunt Penders. Ha!
You've done it. You fucking roasted him. You've roasted what I think is rodeo.
My favorite cunt is the one that my secretary had.
Thank you, John Lasseter. Anyway, so what are we doing tonight, boys?
Well, we are looking over the continuation of this Creepypasta Month with, we did lost episode Creepypastas last week. Today we are doing the Haunted Gaming Creepypastas. We're mostly going to be doing Sonic.exe, but if we have the energy, we'll be looking at other ones as well.
Yeah, we're going to be looking at a couple, but we're mostly going to be sticking to that Sunky Donko DXE.
It's the...
So what do you... Yeah, it is the best representative of all gaming creepypastas.
I think that JC is an amazing writer, guys. Y'all are just attacking a man who is a true creative individual. Have you ever seen his role plays?
Oh yeah, I forgot. His best story, Ass Vor roleplay with a minor. My favorite story.
Look.
Oh yeah, he's a piece of shit. So we don't feel bad about kicking him and being mean to him. John Kid Diddler.
He may be a piece of shit, but that's where his art comes out of, you know?
Oh God. Also, we also should probably... Wait, okay, I should have set this up before the fucking show started, but we gotta read his defense when this story got taken off the Creepypasta Wiki.
Do we want to start
I can
with
pull
that
up.
that?
I can... Hey,
we gotta start with that.
Okay, that will take me a little bit, because there's a bunch of archive websites I'm going to have to go through, so...
Alright, well, I will buy time by doing the overview of this. That is on the creepypasta.com. So let me read the overview here. For you...
And a generic explainer of who he was, too.
Yeah.
Who Jason's is.
For you, gaming is about escape. When you push the button on the console, switch the PC on, you are switching the real world off and escaping to somewhere else for a while. Recently...
Ooh, edgy. That's amazing.
Surprisingly, the response is a copy pasta. So I can start reading anytime that we want.
Yeah, let me finish this
intro. Okay, fuck it. We'll do the overview. We'll do the overview after. We gotta do it.
Okay, we'll come back to this. Go ahead. Do you want me to put it on screen if you want to send it to me?
Yeah,
yes.
Put it on screen.
Yes. But I feel since I have the most nasally voice that I should read it.
Send it to me and I'll put it on screen.
Yes, you should.
I'll let you know when it's on screen. Give me 1 second.
Oh, okay.
I need to make sure that the chat can see it. All right, the chat should be able to see this now.
I deeply regret to inform you all I received some bad news. The admins of the Creepypasta Wiki have Funkily decided to delete Sonic.exe off of the wiki on the grounds that it was badly written and had too many cliches. It was a bad example of what to be a creepypasta. Bull freaking horseshit. As you can see, I am furious. The fact that my masterpiece, which is won the hearts of millions, and this massive impact on the internet is being brought up by a bunch of jealous, arrogant, retarded furry haters. But that does not mean I'm going to sit down and take this lightly. No.
Yeah, the only time you sit down is on top of minors.
Oops.
They have been messing with the bull, and now they've called out the horse. Listen,
Damn,
everybody.
I thought your persona was a hyena, not a bull.
Listen, everybody. I need your help. We are at war here. I want every Sonic.exe fan who is reading this to get the word out. I want you to tell every other Sonic.exe fan out there, every fanatic, every artist, every follower of my creation about this, tell your friends who are the Sonic.exe fans if they even have to.
The Sonic.exe fandom is dying. Retweet if you're a real retard.
We have to keep the spirit of Sonic.exe alive. Make more fan art. Make more videos. Block the haters. Press Sonic.
Okay, wait. Make more fan art. Make more fan art. Let me translate that. Draw more porn.
Build websites dedicated to his greatness. Just whatever you can do to keep him strong and alive. Just do it. The deletion of Sonic.exe from the wiki is a minor cut on our flower of greatness, my friends. And that cut has done nothing but further than spreading the pollen of this flower.
A minor cut. A minor cut. I just realized. You said minor cut.
Oh no!
We need to bleed for their crimes.
The haters need to bleed.
They need to hyper realistically bleed.
Rejoice, my fellow Sonic.exe fans. Our glorious little hell spot shall have the last laugh yet.
I disagree. I think we're having the last laugh right now.
He died.
Oh my god!
He
We've
fucking
killed
died.
him. We've fucking killed him. Oh my god.
John has died.
So as you can tell by this beautiful opening paragraph, this is gonna be a work of art. Also, thank you, Tricky. Feet are the scariest thing ever. I will send you that Knuckles feet image again.
Don't let the flame die out. Also, buy a bucket.
Don't let the flame of honor.
Alright.
God damn it.
So,
Join our. But so yeah, that's the kind of quality we gotta expect out of this creepypasta.
alright. So, who is doing the wonderful narration of our dear beloved
Fuck it,
character?
I'll do it. I
Kyle?
think it'll be funny.
Alright.
I'll be Kyle. I'll be Kyle. He died. John Lasseter is dead, so I have to be Kyle.
Yeah,
This
give me a moment. My voice is actually
Alright.
hoarse from laughing so much.
This is Sonic.exe, read mostly by the Sonic man himself, Cherith.
I'm the legal Sonic expert. They gave me a license at the Chowmix School of Severe Mental Disorders.
A license to Sonic. A
A
license,
license to Sonic.
a license to speed.
Alright, Lucy, you're not screen sharing, head ass.
Wait, I'm not? It should show up on my screen.
you're not. Head ass?
Oh, hold on. I'll share it to you. Hold on.
On screen share it so we can read the retarded
I
Sonic
thought
story.
you had a link to it.
I do.
I'm too lazy, and also I think fucking creepypasta.com will give me a virus.
We gotta, guys, we gotta keep the flame alive. The Sonic.exe flame.
We gotta keep it going like the Vestal Virgins. God, I wish someone would throw me in a hole and starve me to death. I'm a total Sonic the Hedgehog fan, much like everyone else. Everyone is a Sonic fan.
Ah, yes.
I like the newer games. There's a fucking lie. This is proof he's lying. You can't be a real
God.
Sonic game. Everything
God.
released last year was shit.
God, this aged well, didn't it? Sonic Forces? What's that?
Hey, they released at least one good Sonic game after this story. Unless this came out after Generations, then I'm full of shit.
This came out when Unleashed was just out.
I like the newer games, unless they don't stick to my standard.
Oh, God. But I don't mind playing the classics. Wow, classic elitist much? I'm going to write a 5-essay paragraph about how fucking evil and dumb you are for not liking adventure.
Well, you're so dumb. You're so dumb. Why do you want to play Sonic CD, you piece of shit? Sonic CD is the worst one, according to YouTube.
Oh,
nowadays.
no. Well, yeah, it's Sonic.exe. No, that is the worst one. Yeah, no, the opinion of Sonic CD just switches depending on the day, so... I don't think I've ever played a glitchy or hacked games before.
You
so
a
I've
Sonic
never
fan?
played Sonic 06.
Sonic 06?
He never played Sonic Heroes before?
Have you ever played Adventure DX? Yeah, y'all weren't there at the beautiful fucking Discord call I did, where I think our lovely co-host John Laster can attest. There was a part where I had to slowly walk across because if I didn't, it flung me off.
Oh my God!
I love being a Sonic fan. I don't need working games. I sold my soul to a blue hedgehog.
It's not a glitch; it's a feature.
Exactly. Eggman was just
Chili dogs. Chili dogs.
Eggman was just shaking his carrier so Sonic couldn't walk across it, obviously. Okay. I don't think I've ever played a glitchy or hacked game before, though I don't think I want to play any after the experience I had.
It's okay, man.
All right, guys, you ready for the spook?
We've all seen a porn game before, dude. Get over it, you pussy.
I was playing Babysitting Cream, my favorite game.
And this is where the creepypasta begins.
Guys, please do not clip that. Take that out of context. I'm begging you.
Hey, no, it was just JC
Alright, here's
the Hyena. It's just his average day, you know?
Yeah, he probably actually does like Babysitting Cream. That probably is one of his favorite Sonic games.
Well, actually, it's such his favorite that he actually has the source code to it.
He has mods
JC,
for it.
please come out of hiding. Do you like Babysitting Cream? We need to know.
He has mods for it.
Hey, Rodeo, get your ass on another account. BJC, it's funny.
Oh no. Okay.
We're barely a paragraph in.
Yep, it's already going well. Alright, here's the best way to set a spooky scene. It all started on a nice summer afternoon.
Thunderclap.
Spooky. There's still a thunder. There's still thunder.
There's still thunder. It's like bright outside, barely a cloud. Thunderclap. Stole a flash.
Oh my god, a nice summer Midwestern day! Get the fuck out of here! I'm scared!
It was a nice summer day. It was a nice summer Midwestern day. Some guy in a Carhartt hat was throwing alcohol bottles at his wife. I was playing Sonic Unleashed. I was playing Sonic Unleashed. You know, it's a good game. It's not even a joke. It's just a good game. I liked how you got to explore the towns in it. you know what? That's actually a good reason to like it. You know, JC has some good tastes.
No,
Until I
he's not.
noticed.
No, he's not. He's unbased. He didn't play the super based Wii port of Sonic Unleashed.
Oh,
You
God.
know what's funny? That was the version I experienced of Sonic Unleashed.
And it was fun. It was
I
actually pretty
liked
good
it.
for a Wii
I
game.
liked it.
Oh no, JC's in the chat.
No! I like Baby Sonic. The fucking profile picture! The fucking profile picture!
Jerry, I'm gonna ask you right now, can we just have a chat that only we can post in the live shit love? Just Rodeo's greatest hits and just all the stupid shit he said?
Yes! Yes! Oh my god! Okay.
You should get on that right now.
What was I?
Right
Oh my
after
God.
Until I Noticed. Right there.
Okay. Until I noticed, out of my peripheral vision, the mailman. Scariest entity of them all. I paused my game. I'm just imagining this. The fucking catalyst behind this is the spooky mailman.
Can we just imagine Kyle as like a 350-pound man who's like, 5'3"?
Yes. Okay. I paused my game to see what I got in the mail. Thank you. The only thing in the mailbox, where was it? You gotta make sure to tell me about the mail. Was a CD case for computers, as opposed to for phones.
How much
And a
water
note.
did you, the fucking penguin?
I got up to check the mailbox. My personalized tuba player started going doo 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 doo. I took it inside. I looked
JC
at
on
the
that-
note.
JC and Eddie Miter.
Oh wait. Eddie Miter, oh no.
JC
We have
and
the,
Eddie Miter.
we
I
have the
took it
sequel
inside.
with the glass jar that gets buried.
That's
at
what
the
I
end.
was thinking. That's what I was thinking.
Oh no. I looked at the note.
Sonic
first.
cum jar.
Well, we do get to see a plush at the end, don't we?
Oh, don't spoil it.
I'm
Don't
just-
Into
spoil
the jar!
the iconic ending of this story.
the Sonic.exe plushie cum jar.
Oh my god. I looked at the note out first and realized it was from my dear friend Kyle. Brackets, let's just call him that. He has an alias. The government are, in fact, looking for him. He builds bombs. Whom I hadn't heard from in 2 weeks. I know that because I recognized his handwriting, comma, though what was weird was how it looked.
So he doesn't recognize his friend's
wait,
handwriting.
Hold on. Wait, that makes no sense. You recognize someone based on their handwriting, but their handwriting doesn't look how it normally looks. How do you know it's Kyle's handwriting then?
Yeah, the handwriting was really scribbly. It looked horrendous. There were all kinds of just random capitalizations. It was written completely backwards. The entire letter was written in human blood and feces.
I like
Classic
to imagine,
Kyle.
I'd like to
Oh, that
imagine
wacky
that
Kyle.
I like to imagine that Kyle's handwriting is normally super atrocious, and this time it just looks like fucking Times New Roman font.
It was typed out. He's scared because it was typed out and he hadn't discovered printers yet.
Oh my god.
And then
This
proceeded
this
to fuck it up.
motherfucker. Tom, the motherfucker probably uses Comic Sans for everything, so anything else just scares him.
Dude, I
Yes.
Funny you mentioned that. I was listening to a creepypasta earlier today where literally in the creepypasta, at the credits of this one episode thing that was going on, the author decided to mention that there was Comic Sans, and the tension of the scene was just destroyed.
It was written in Comic Sans.
Oh my god! How many
Okay.
paragraphs are left in this?
Too fucking many.
Too
It was
many.
badly written and scratchy, and somewhat difficult to read. As if Kyle was having a hard time reading this. I'm having a hard time reading this.
Maybe
I mean,
Kyle
writing
just
it
has
down.
shit handwriting.
And did it in a hurry. He was in a rush. Advertisements. This is what he wrote. Lucid, you sound like a Kyle.
All right. Do I want to like emulate Coyote?
No. Yes. Yes. I was gonna say do a funny voice. No.
You know what?
You
Fuck
try to
it.
sound like Coyote Lovely as best as you can.
We should have invited him here just for his one
You want to like
fucking part,
pester
and
him
then
and
ban
just
him
get
For
him
him
on?
to read this and then take it from the chat.
I don't know how to do like. I only know how to do his like video voice. I'm gonna try to like emulate that,
video voice.
like the voice he does for his videos.
What's up, gamers?
Tom, I can't take it anymore. I had to get rid of this thing somehow before it was too late, and I was hoping you'd do it for me. I can't do it. He's after me, and if you don't destroy this CD, well, he'll come after you too. He's too fast for me. Please, Tom, destroy this god-forsaken disc before he comes after you too. It's too late for me. Destroy the disc, and you'll destroy him. But do it quick. Otherwise, he'll catch you. Don't even play the game. It's just what he wants. Just destroy it. Please. Kyle.
God fucking damn it! That was perfect.
I thought I fucked it up.
Holy
First take, best take.
no. That was great. That was great. We're not doing it again. Okay, but how would he be too fast for him to destroy a disc that he had to pull out of the case to... How?
And
Man, I'm holding...
So this douchebag of a friend, Kyle's a piece of shit. So he wants the disc destroyed. So he sends it to his autistic friend, who's an retarded Sonic fan, who plays every goddamn video game you send him.
Sappho.exe, someone said in the chat.
Oh no. Is that the one where you go to the hospital and then you start shooting?
Oh no.
Oh my god, okay.
I can't believe I fucking destroyed
Well, that
you
was
with
certainly
this.
weird.
We're not even at the part
Yeah,
where...
the fucking
This is supposed to be an 18-minute read, and how long's it been?
bad part. Oh god, okay. Well, that's that. Even though Kyle is my best friend, and I haven't seen him in 2 weeks, I didn't do what he asked me.
Shitty
You
friend.
fucking asshole. I didn't think a simple gaming disc would do anything bad to him. He's dead now. Kyle is dead. After all, it's just a game, right? Boy, was I wrong about that?
I can imagine that
Seinfeld
in
music
Sonic's
plays.
voice. I can imagine that in Sonic's voice. Boy, was I wrong about that!
Chili dogs.
Anyway, I looked at the disc, and it looked like any ordinary CDR disc,
Hold
except
on.
it had
Hold-
black
hold
marker on it.
The dude in the same sentence uses the same word look and changes tenses in the same sentence.
Yeah, he did the time warp.
Start the sentence over and just pay attention to the 2 times he uses the word look.
Oh my god.
You're right. Yeah, you're fucking right.
It is! Holy
Okay.
shit!
Let's do time warp.
Is this the Sonic...
Oh,
is this
good
Sonic
stuff.
CD.exe?
It could be.
Except it had black marker written on it. Was Sonic.exe. Ooh, it's an executable! And it was much unlike Kyle's handwriting. Yeah, it's nothing compared to Sonic.png. It's just a really spooky image of Sonic.
Maybe he should take this to the Geek Squad.
Oh, God. Yeah, just take it to Geek Squad. If anyone knows how to destroy a CD, it's them.
They know how to destroy everything you give them.
Exactly, and charge you triple for it. And it was much unlike Kyle's handwriting, meaning that he must have gotten it from someone else. Like a pawn shop, my favorite person, or eBay. Again, my favorite person. When I saw Sonic, the spaghetti fell out of my pockets and I shit myself. I was actually excited and wanted to play it, since I am severely a big Sonic fan.
Kyle wrote you an entire letter crying in human blood with a picture of his decapitated head. His first response?
He edited together an entire video. He edited together an entire video where his furry character crossed his arms.
And the first thing that this dumbass motherfucker does, he starts flapping his little wrists as hard as he can. He goes, "Yay, Sonic!"
He sends him a fucking video. It's just a jihad interrogation, or they're having him there's a fucking you see the fucking gun in frame, and they're having him read from a script please do not play Sonic.exe.
I went up to my room and turned on my computer and put the disc in and installed the game.
That was so many things. He didn't add a single fucking comma.
Yeah, you need to put.
I also like to imagine
it literally
those really bulky computers. Just it's a fucking it's like a fucking tube TV kind of.
As I said, I'm just imagining that this dude is, again, 350 pounds. He's 5'2", so the entire house is rumbling as he runs up his stairs.
Mom, put the Eggo waffle in the fucking toaster.
Mom, get the hot pockets ready.
I'd like to imagine
Mom.
He's the guy who owns fucking Windows Longhorn.
Oh no.
Mom, put the mac and Cheetos fucking stick in the fucking microwave.
Mom,
I'm gonna be playing Sonic
titties!
tonight. Oh
So
God!
this kid's like Eric Cartman, except he's not really murderous, but he's just as fat, and he demands hot pockets every 3 minutes. And his mom is really
he's 30.
Yeah, so his mom's really rich, and she really wants to connect with her son, but he works so much that she can't. So instead, she just gives him whatever he wants and treats him like a little prince.
Cherry,
Again,
before
except he's 30.
Before I went on my rant, Cherry, I think I cut you off by accident. You were gonna say something.
Oh, I don't remember.
Oh no.
I went up to my room. Okay, then I went to Coom. I closed out all my Sally corn porn folders. Okay, there I was. When the title screen popped up, I noticed it was the first Sonic game. I was like, awesome! No one has that reaction to playing the first Sonic game. Yeah, Cherry's hot takes. The first Sonic game is mediocre. It is mid. It is the fucking mid of the classic games. Unless you're playing it drunk, in which case it's fun.
At least you're not as bad as me in fucking Sonic 2 when you're trying to get through the chemical plant zone and that one stage where you're trying to climb up the blocks because of the fucking water going up and you can never do it and you just hate your life so much.
I used to be I'm still like that depending on the day. But I can almost beat Sonic 2. I had a fucking hell of a time beating Sonic 1. I'm gonna do something with that footage one day, I swear. Anyway. Okay, oops, I actually clicked out of it. Okay. Because, like I said earlier, I liked the classic guys. He likes the classics. Did you hear him? He likes the classics, guys. He likes classic Sonic games.
No,
The
he
first
doesn't.
thing I
No, he
noticed-
doesn't. He's a classic Sonic fan, or at least
Yeah.
he convinced himself of that. But he only plays Sonic Advanced.
Oh fuck! That's wow.
He plays the
Because,
Sonic
like I
like,
said-
classic collection that's on the fucking Xbox 360.
Oh no. That's somewhat
He plays
acceptable.
Sonic 2 on his phone.
That's somewhat acceptable. This dude plays Sonic Advance and Sonic Rush, and he thinks he's a classic Sonic fan.
Oh god. I've never played those games, so I can't make a quality judgment. It's like I said earlier, the first thing I noticed was out of place is that when I pressed start, there was a split second, so half of a second, when I saw the title image turn into something much different. Something I now consider horrifying before cutting to black. Now, I want you all to remember, he saw this in a split second. I remember what that image looked like in that split second before the game cut to black. The sky had darkened. Whoa, JC the Hyena, what's wrong with your local area darkening? You got a problem with that? The title emblem was rusted.
Oh no! Rust! Not Rust!
Not rust, it has a shitty community! Was rusted and ruined. The Sega 1999 was now Sega 666. Ooh, spooky number.
What's wrong
And the
with
water had turned red
Turning
like
red.
blood. Turning red. Sonic made it the fucking button.
Is Sonic on his period?
Except it looked hyper realistic.
Alright, do we want to do a fucking counter of how many times blood or hyper-realistic is mentioned in this?
Oh hell no! I ain't gonna keep track of it.
I think it's only like 4, but yeah. That's 4 too fucking many. But yeah.
I'll keep
Guys,
track. I'll keep track
guys.
of blood and any sort of like gore stuff. I'll keep track of it.
Plus, if we have a counter for hyper realistic, we'll just be a bad creepypasta knockoff. Except they were funny. Anyway. But the freakiest thing that was in that split second frame was Sunky. His eyes were pitch black and bleeding, with 2 glowing red dots staring right at me. God, that was a mistake. Oh, fuck, that hurt.
Hyper-realistic
That
images
actually
of
hurt.
Acorn's feet.
Oh my god, JC's back. As I said, we are making a chat. We're getting on this right away after his stream. We need to make a best of rodeo chat.
Yeah.
Seriously.
Yes. Oh my god, yes. Another weird fellow. I fucking skipped ahead. Okay, it's right at me. Woo! And smiles stretched wider. The edge of his face. Woo!
Sonic can't smile?
It was-
What the fuck?
He's Smile Dog.
Duddy
I would say I shouldn't reference good creepypasta, but no, Smile Dog was never good. I was rather disturbed about that image when I saw it, but I figured it was just a glitch.
That's a glitch.
Don't you hate when your game bugs out and the fucking devil shows up?
Yeah.
I don't
Yeah,
pay
my
much
favorite-
mind though.
Yeah, so I was just playing Mario one day, and Mario just got out a knife, and he was like, I'm gonna kill Peach. Yeah, pretty funny glitch.
Yeah, weird glitch.
Yeah, no, man.
So there was a glitch. Forgot about it. Mamma mia! After it cut to black, it stayed like that for about 10 seconds or so. He got out a stopwatch. And then there was another weird thing that happened. the save select from Sonic the Hedgehog 3 popped up. And I was like, WTF? What is this doing in the first Sunky game?
Doesn't he know that this is a ROM hack by now?
No, it's a glitch.
What's not scaring him the most isn't the blood. It's Jesus Christ! I can save my game. What the fuck?
I'm
Oh
more
my
like,
god, this makes this game easier.
I'm more intrigued by the sudden, like, just the weird formatting of this. Some of it is just all caps. There's times where numbers are typed out with the numbers, but sometimes they're like written by letter. There's just random commas, no proper punctuation. Things make no sense and how it's structured.
That's perfect. It'll be fine. Oh my god.
We're currently on a run-on sentence right now, by the way.
Who gives a shit?
Oh yeah, I forgot. And there were only 3 save files. Ooh.
Ooh,
The music was
like
that
Zelda!
creepy cavern. No. The music was that creepy Caverns of Winter music from Earthbound.
Ooh, JRPG!
Why is there a fucking different game's music in this game? That's a... How do you know this if you're a Sonic fan? You never clarified that this was Earthbound, and how do you know the fucking track of it if this is... What? When did the fucking Sonic... when did the game...
Wait.
you was
Remember
playing
when this was written? Remember when this was written? So this is when Sonic Unleashed came out. And this is when every Nintendo fan just kept going, oh my god, guys, have you ever heard of this obscure game called Earthbound? It's really obscure. It's like really good.
Here's the weird
Hey,
part that keeps coming to my head.
don't you diss Peanut Butter Gamer like that.
I was gonna say, here's the weird part. How does he know the fucking track name to this song? How does he know the track name to this song when YouTube was not prevalent enough at the time?
He's a big Earthbound fan. Don't you know?
No.
He's fat.
He was a Sonic fan. That's what he clarified. This is the first time we're being mentioned.
He's a fat ass gamer in when did Sonic Unleashed come out?
Like 2006.
He's a fat ass gamer in the year 2008.
Yeah.
He's a fat ass gamer in the year 2008. Do you think that he doesn't know about Earthbound? Nobody would shut the fuck up about it when Smash Brothers came out.
Okay, but
He's a gamer with
I
a
did
bad
want to say.
attitude.
Fuck off! Okay, I do want to say though, I think about this in the context. This isn't like a ROM or anything, because we all know the fucking shitty ending. But so the devil or whoever or X. I'm sorry. Let me use the proper lore. X or one of his minions, Shinderu. Fuck. Yes, we are considering doing the sequel. It's just long. Decided, no, I'm not gonna compose new music for this game. I'm just gonna steal a fucking track from Earth.
He must be a Nintendo fan, which that makes sense if he's the devil.
I mean, yeah, I would expect this fucking Beelzebub to love Nintendo. It is an evil company.
I have to wonder why fucking X decided to go through the effort of adding music to this curse game that allows people to come through, when he could have just added no fucking music whatsoever and saved himself the effort. No, he has to be the obscure Earthbound fan to get people to know about Earthbound. Have you heard about Earthbound?
Guys, have you ever heard about Earthbound? So it's this really obscure game that came out in 1973.
toy.
Guys, there's this really obscure
you ever
game
heard about
called
Mother 3?
Mother 3, have you ever heard of Mother 3? It's really obscure. Have you ever heard of it?
Come on, Nintendo, give us Mother 3.
Oh.
Now we're just gonna devolve into making fun of the Mother fan base.
Let's fucking read.
As we should. I've never played any of it, and I don't want to. The fan base is that fucking annoying.
I've played all the games, and they are fine. They are fine RPGs, but nothing worth fucking throwing yourself at Reggie, threatening to kill yourself over.
Reggie, I will commit Sudoku if you
Tricky
don't
in the
give us-
chat just said, "Damn, you need 3 mother games to replace your own."
God damn.
I mean, they're all good games.
Okay.
I'll give the fan base that, but
Let's
you're a
read.
fucking loser if you
Let's
cry over that.
go. Anyway, then I noticed something off. He noticed something off. The background was the dark, cloudy sky from the bad ending of the Stardust Speedway 3. The Stardust Speedway level from Sonic CD. Again, oddly specific. And there were only 3 save files. This was already mentioned.
Oh,
The music was that creepy cave. Oh, whoops.
You jump back.
Only it was okay. I've skipped. Okay, music from Earthbound. Only it was extended and seemed to be in reverse.
Oh my god, the devil knows how to do a seamless loop run!
Oh fuck, the devil knows how to use the basics of Audacity.
How do you know when a song is playing in reverse? You instantly know what song it is. Enough that you're a Sonic fan to recognize an Earthbound track. How do you know this?
Lucid. He knew it because he could hear the word "sad Satan." Okay.
I see. To kill John Lennon.
Kill John. And then the image for the save file, where you see a preview of the level you're on, is only just red static for all 3. That's the scariest color of them all.
You know why? Because it's red. Like blood!
Like blood or my pee after I've drank a particular amount of alcohol. What freaked me out more was the character select. It only showed Talus, Knackle, and to my surprise, Docky Egg Boy. Now, I was sure that something was up. I mean, how could you play as Dr. Robotnik in a classic Sonic game? For crying out loud! It shows you how bad these fucking commas are.
Now,
Really
what I'm
does.
noticing is his sentence. Now I was sure something was up. So nothing at this point actually made him go, yeah, this is kind of weird. But then he sees Eggman. Like that's what gets him going.
He sees Eggman. You can't play as Eggman in a classic game. That's illegal.
I also like to think about the fact that he's mentioned Sonic CD in this so far, and he's playing a game on his computer that's a Sonic game that he has to put a CD in. Never once in his mind did he think, this is a weird Sonic CD hack.
No, Lucid. It has to be Sonic 1. That's what the title screen was.
Yeah, don't you know?
Oops.
Actually, did you know that this is a hack of the Sonic 2 prototype?
Oh no.
Did you know? In 1999, Shigesato Itoi.
No.
We don't care about some Japanese guy.
Oh
Except
no.
for Bear.
Did you know? In 1998, Xenogears.
Fucking damn it. That's when I realized this wasn't a glitchy game. It was a hacked game. Uh-oh.
Oh.
It's gonna give him a virus. It definitely looked hacked. Thank you for repeating yourself. It was really creepy. But as a smart gamer... Guys, I'm a smart gamer. I'm a smart gamer. I read Control-Alt-Delete.
This truly is my life is like a video game moment.
Listen, I mean, you can always just unplug the computer. I mean, this guy shit and pissed himself 20 times at this point.
Well, yeah, most creepypastas would be over with. So I was playing a spooky video game. It was so scary. I was so scared. And then a spooky, hyper-realistic man came up on the screen and said, "You are next." He did the "you" but with an abbreviation. And then, like a smart gamer, I opened Task Manager and ended the program.
When the program wouldn't end, I just grabbed my laptop, went to the highest part of my house, opened up the window, flung it out.
Yeet!
Yeah.
I might have
Surprisingly,
lost
it worked. He didn't kill me.
I might have lost an RTX card, but I kept my life.
I held down the power button for 5 seconds.
The spooky man turned off the ability for me to hold down the power button. So then I went for the power outlet and unplugged it.
And then I grabbed a screwdriver and unscrewed the back panel of my laptop and took out the battery.
And then the spooky demon decided to plug in the charger for me. So then I just got some. So then I just put some earplugs there and just kept it closed.
No, you're thinking too highbrain. No, I grabbed some scissors and cut the cord.
It's just a fucking battle between the devil and some guy trying to fucking turn on the computer. You will play my shitty Earthbound fan game.
I'd like to imagine this is the next creepypasta that happens. That's a fucking like haunted game or haunted tech, whatever. Someone needs to write it. We're just like halfway through. The rest of the story is just this demon fighting with you to turn off the computer.
Then the demon made sure my computer turned on no matter what. So I just started running a bunch of tasks and slowed it down. And I just let the battery run out.
I opened my friend sent me a Bonzi Buddy virus that would destroy my files, and that didn't work, and the devil restored my files. So I opened up the Doom wad, which has all your files as the fucking enemies, and then Satan installed System 32, so I deleted it a second time.
And then the devil, he kept installing things, so I opened up Google Chrome and opened up 50 tabs.
No, you could have just said, I opened up Google Chrome, and that would have been enough.
The devil at this point was defeated. He could never defeat Google Chrome's RAM usage.
Who needs this fucking story anymore? This is good enough.
We need to write our own shitty
we gotta finish
creepypasta,
it.
and we need to submit it to the actual
Yes.
You know what?
It's just this.
Come Halloween, we should make our own fucking creepypastas that we read off just in the response of others. That'd be fucking hilarious.
Yes. Okay, where the fuck was I?
It was
a shit.
Yep, it definitely looked heavy. So I called Geeks. I mean, it was really creepy. As a smart gamer, yeah, I harassed Zoe Quinn on Twitter. I wasn't scared. Or at least I tried not to be. He was pissing himself. I told myself that it was just a hacked game, and there's nothing wrong with that. It can have any sexuality it wants. Anyway, after shaking off the creepy feelings I felt, I picked File 1 and chose Talus. And when I selected and got started...
What? Wait.
And
what?
when I selected and got started...
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's going well. How
When
it started, how it going.
When I selected and got started, what?
The game froze for about 5 seconds, and I heard a creepy pixelated laugh that sounded an awful lot like Kefka from Final Fantasy before cutting the black.
Sweet.
Wait.
Damn, I hate when...
Oh my god, not Kefka from Final Fantasy VI!
This guy's a true gamer. He saw other
This guy's a real
creepypastas,
gamer.
saw that they got videos that were edited by fuckers like Mr. Creepypasta or Peanut Butter Gamer or whatever, and so he wanted specific sound effects to happen when people read his creepypasta, so he just added them into the creepypasta.
The worst part is it worked.
It did.
Yeah, it definitely looked hacked. It was real creepy. Okay. The screen stayed black for about 10 seconds. The police were called, or more. Then it showed a typical level title thing. That's the official scientific term. Except the simplistic shapes were different shades of red. Red.
Fourth time we've encountered just the word red.
Yeah, they were different shades. It looked like the Chilean flag, and then I realized I was playing Sonic 4. I promptly killed myself. It sounded... Okay, let's see. The text only showed Hill, Act 1. Wow. It's not even Green Hill.
Green Hill,
The screen
more like
faded
Sand
in.
Hill.
Whoa! Whoa, this time Green Hill's looking a lot more like Sands. Yeah, I stole that joke from... Was it Mr. Pasquet? I don't know. Probably.
Sans under.
Okay, anyway. Holy shit! It revealed Tails in Green Hill Zone Act 1, or Green Hill Zone from Sanka 1. The music was different, though. It sounded like a peaceful melody in reverse. Woo!
I'm gonna keep tab of how many times he says reverse.
Oh,
I
God.
think it's the second time.
I think
Anyway,
so.
I started playing and had Tails start running like you would in any of the classic Sonic games. But what was odd was that Tails was running around the level. There was nothing but flat ground. Ooh, it's Sonic Forces!
God,
The
it seems like
level was there. The level was there, none of the flat ground, a few trees for 5 minutes.
So you're telling me that this dude, he played this for more than 2 minutes. He saw flat ground. He was like, yeah, this is gonna hold right. Like, this fucking idiot didn't just go, fuck this is boring, and then go back to Sonic Unleashed.
Yeah, I could be playing like Windmill Isle. I could be playing fucking the desert level. My only explanation for this is that he was playing the fucking night ice level for the first time, and he realized if he didn't keep doing this, he'd have to go back to playing that.
The other theory that I have is that he fell asleep while playing, so like his hand was on the right.
narcolepsy.
He has narcolepsy, and his hand just fell on the right arrow key, and he woke up 5 minutes later.
That was when the peaceful music started to lower down into slow, deep tones. Slowly, very slowly as I kept going. It was really slow. I suddenly saw something, and I stopped to see, and there it was, one of the small animals lying dead on the ground, bleeding. And that was when the music started to slow down. How much slower did it fucking get?
Slower than him.
It was already slowing down. What do you mean it started to slow down then? It already slowed.
It got even slower.
It was already starting to slow down. What do you mean it started now to slow down?
It got even slower. It had to wear a bike helmet wherever it went.
It got almost as slow as JC the Hyena himself.
So, I'm just imagining his
Exactly.
mom just come in and just be like, honey, why do you keep playing this shit?
I don't just, the implications that his
Honey,
mom is
your
a
mac
better
and
gamer than
Cheetos are
him.
Honey,
Honey, you
your
gotta do the
pizza
elite
pop-
speed run strat.
Honey, your hot pockets are ready. Do you want me to bring over? Not right now, Mom. I'm playing a haunted Sonic game.
He's just fucking
Oh
mashing
my
he's not fucking
god.
holding down the button to go right. He's like one of those like 5 or 6-year-olds on like a fucking arcade machine, just rapidly pressing the button to go right, and it's just like the character's stuttering forward.
Okay.
That's why it took him 5 minutes.
The reality was like 30 seconds with this little dipshit doesn't know how to play a game.
You think I'm joking, but I know this from experience working with kids. This is how they fucking play video games.
They're very
Tails had
intelligent.
a shocked and sad. Tails had a shocked and saddened look on his face that I never saw him have before. So I kept him moving along, deciding his misery brought me joy, and he kept that worried look on his face, all 5 pixels of it. As he kept moving, I saw more dead animals. Geesh, Cucky has fucking had it. As Tails moved past them, looking more and more worried. As the music lowers and he moves past more dead animal. Wow, this isn't repetitious at all. I was shocked how they all died. They looked like somebody had killed them in rather gruesome ways.
What?
That was a completely meaningless sentence.
Wait, you mean that death isn't pretty? Whoa!
No, he had to add gruesome to get up to his word count. A squirrel was hanged out on it. Appears to be his entrails hanging out. Again, amazing detail in pixel.
I know.
Oh, fuck. I'm going to get to the end of this paragraph. I'm going to need one of you two retards to take over.
Don't worry, I'll do it.
A bunny had all 4 of his limbs torn off. What have they done to Iris? And a duck had his eyes gouged out, his throat slit. Damn, they were making foie gras. I felt sick to my stomach at these pixels. And I saw the massacre. And apparently so did Tails. Tails was vomiting all over the floor as he walked. After a few more seconds...
Listen, I can tell you why he's so sad over pixels. So, you know how he's an Earthbound fan? That also means that he's an Undertale fan. So, that explains
no,
it.
say no more. Say no
look,
more. Say no more.
I will
All
give
of this
him-
is explained.
I will give him this. Undertale didn't come out at this time.
Okay, fine then. Let me be more specific, Mrs. Fucking Time Loop, Time Paradox. When did Homestuck come out?
I genuinely
No!
don't know. I genuinely don't know. I think like 2012.
Stuck started 2009. He could have played this in 2009. Fuck you. He's a Homestuck fan.
Hold on. Wait. When did
No,
Sonic
no,
Sonic
fucking
Unleashed come out?
Casey the hyena like that.
When did Sonic Unleashed come out?
Like 2008.
Okay, so this could have been the possibility of that small little time period between 2008 and 2009 that he didn't encounter Homestuck. So what if that?
No, he's a Homestuck fan. Fuck you.
You two are having the most stupid argument I think you two have ever had. Thank you.
you.
Okay, JC just
After-
confirmed they are a Homestuck fan. So there we
Alright.
go. I win.
All right, Cherry.
There you go.
uh,
After a few more seconds, there were no more. After a few more seconds, there were no more. And the music seemed to have stopped. I still kept Tails to continue. That's a beautiful sentence. Okay, go.
All right, who do you want to do the rest of this? Do you want me or Mr. Himself?
Lucy, you can do it.
All right.
You can do it, and I'll try to
forgot-
come back around
I
the
forgot
time
our
Robotnik
guest's
is on
name.
screen.
I forgot our guest's name.
John
He's
Lasseter.
our other host.
Gotcha. Sorry, I'm not looking at Streamlabs. All right.
Oh my god, he called me a guest, you bitch.
You are our host now. All right. After a minute passed. Wait, after a minute passed after the music stopped?
The hell? Great sentence there, buddy.
After a minute passed
This is
after
beautiful.
the
I
music
love it.
stopped, Tails was running up a hill, and then he stopped. And it wasn't until I saw why. What sentence was that? What sentence was that?
It's beautiful.
I'd love him to show this to his teacher. Just be like, teacher, I wrote a study.
What kind of sentence was that? Hold
A
on.
terrible one.
I need to
It's
reread
beautiful.
this.
It's a work of art.
After a minute passed after the music stopped. So wait, the music stopped and then a minute had passed. Tails was running up a hill and then he stopped. So wait, he was running up a hill after the music stopped
No,
and
listen.
then after a minute passed and then he stopped. It wasn't until I saw why.
No,
That
listen.
makes no sense.
Lucid. Here's what happened. Here's what happens. He was running around at the speed of sound, trying to get this dog around. Got ourselves a situation. Stuck in the middle of it.
You can't even say it without fucking wheezing.
He's coughing on the storm now.
I'm fine.
Alright, let me keep
Oh,
reading.
jeez.
Roman's killing Cherry.
Sonic was there on the other side of the screen with his back against Tails? He was rubbing up against Tails? With his back
Oh,
against
man.
Tails with his eyes closed. This suddenly got sexual. Tails looked happy to see Sonic, but then his smile faltered with Pixels, obviously noticing that Sonic wasn't responding to him, if not acting as if he was totally oblivious to Tails' presence. That is a nonsense statement. Everything you said made no sense.
It made sense.
No, it's perfect. It's fine.
It made sense. He's setting up the Sonic.exe murder sex scene with more.
Oh no.
Hyper realistic.
He's setting up the scene. He's setting up the scene where
won't
Sonic
lie.
sits on Tails and
I-
towards
I
him.
genuinely won't lie. At the point it started with the sentence "Tails looked happy to see Sonic," I started reading that, and it's like my vision just went blurry, and I just fucking stopped comprehending what was being on screen. I could not understand. I blacked out. Tails walked slowly towards Sonic, and I noticed that I wasn't even moving my keyboard to make him move. What?
Oh no, a cutscene.
I wasn't even moving.
No,
my
it wasn't a
keyboard to
cutscene. It was a
make him move.
spooky scene.
So now I have to imagine he is like a child.
Blades, he was picking up his keyboard this whole time.
Yes, I have
Why
to
aren't
imagine he's
You
literally
boy.
he is like one of those fucking kids at the fucking little arcade machines where he's like slamming his finger against it and the arcade machine slowly moving the keyboard slowly moving forward, so he has to pull it back so he can keep hitting it.
Have you guys ever seen the Angry German Kid video?
Yes.
Yes,
He's doing
it's
that to the
that.
keyboard.
All right. Tails walked slowly towards Sonic, and I noticed that I wasn't even moving my keyboard to make him move. So this had to have been a cut scene.
Okay, so it's been
A
cut for the
cutscene?
story.
Whoa, it was cut.
This is
Cut
Someone
scene.
called Did You Know Gaming.
A cut scene, like blood, hyper realistic cutting, emo girls.
Oh no.
Add it to the counter.
No.
Alright. Suddenly, oh my god. I need to look at one thing real quick. Hold on.
This is why we can't let Lucid read. He gets angry over bad writing.
I can't focus.
That is
It's
exactly why we
such a
should make him
terrible
read.
story. It's such a terrible story. Suddenly, I began to have a growing feeling of dread as Tails walked closer to Sonic to get his attention. Fuck off with that long-ass sentence. I felt that Tails was in
He
danger.
walked closer to Sonic.
I felt that Tails was in danger and something bad was going to happen. I heard faint static growing louder as Tails was but inches away from Sonic and stopped and stuck his hand out to touch him. That foreboding...
Tails was butt inches away from Sonic putting his inches in his butt.
I mean,
Oh,
his back was against him. His back was against him.
God. God, this is the weirdest babysitting cream fan fiction I've ever read.
No, this is the DLC. You know, this is the Bench Tails DLC.
Babysitting on Tails.
That foreboding feeling in my gut was growing stronger, and I felt the urge to tell Tails to get away from Sonic as the static grew louder. Yes, yell at your PC!
Just turn off the fucking game.
As I said, it's the angry German kid.
Mom! Tails, don't get away from evil Sonic! Mom!
Ma'am! Ma'am, be my hat package, ma'am!
Ma'am, he's gonna touch Sonic.
JC in the
Tails
comments
is gonna
here.
touch Sonic. But honey, I thought you liked that.
JC in the chat here saying, I'd love to put Tails in a jar.
No, no.
Christ, Rodeo!
Alright.
Oh my god.
Suddenly, in a split second, I saw Sonic's eyes open, and they were black with those red glowing dots. Hold on one second to fucking counter. Just like that
What's
title
the problem
image.
with Sonic's eyes being black?
Thought there wasn't
What?
a smile.
GC seems to have a real problem with things that are black. Don't wanna
Hmm.
really hint at anything, but he has a real problem with black. I'm just
Yeah, JC's got a nice ghost costume in his closet, if you know what I mean.
Well, Halloween's gonna be wonderful.
Oh, who am I kidding? If JC was a Klansman, his outfit looked like Charlie Brown's ghost costume because he couldn't figure out where to cut the eye holes.
I just want to reread this sentence because it's so beautiful. Suddenly, in a split second, I saw Sonic's eyes open, and they were black with those red glowing dots, just like that title image. Thought there wasn't a smile.
Thought there wasn't a smile. Okay, was there or was there not?
I think he was trying to say though, but he typed out thought.
Damn, Sonic's eyes were looking at a thought?
Sonic, the misogynist.
When that happened, the screen turned black, and the
Sonic was
sound
gonna buy
off.
Tails OnlyFans.
Oh no. It stayed black for about 7 seconds, and then white text appeared, forming a message saying, "Hello."
Ah, okay, JC, I get you. The white text was cleansing it. I got you.
Ah.
Do you want to play with me? Ah, yes, this is his role plays. This is Miner's role plays.
This is a... Yeah, and then the next one, oh my god, that's just horrible. Oh my god, Sonic, what are you doing to Tails? Oh my god.
There's not enough ass war yet.
We gotta get in, we gotta get Cass in here.
Vor, fuck.
We gotta get Cass in here.
Oh god.
Alright.
God.
At this point, I was creeped out. I didn't want to continue with the game, but my curiosity got the better of me when I was taken to a different level.
I didn't
with
want to
the-
continue with the game, so I fucking stopped.
and
I didn't
went
want to
back
continue with the game, but then there was a second level and I had to play.
I didn't want to continue, but I didn't want to go play my game I was having fun with 5 minutes ago.
Yeah, I didn't want to continue because I have to play Eggman Land. That level is really, really hard.
At this point, I was freaked out. I didn't want to continue with the game, but my curiosity got the better of me when I was taken to a different level with the level title now saying, "Hide and Seek!"
Well, I mean, you know what they say about curiosity and cats. Yeah, that's right. Curiosity cured the cat.
Oh no. This time, I was in the
It's
Angel
not even
Island
a laugh. It's just an oh no.
This don't bring up Shane Dawson, please.
Jesus fucking Christ.
This
Okay, just
time,
go.
I was in the Angel Island level from Sonic 3, and it looked like everything was on fire. Tails
Oh,
looked
so you were like the second half of the first act?
Yeah, you're actually right. It literally is just the fucking... It's Act 2 of fucking the first level. Tails looked as though he was scared out of his wits this time. He actually looked at me and made frantic gestures to me as if he wanted to get out of the area he was in as fast as possible.
Nuke the hard drive or disk or whatever the fuck this is.
This fucking reading is killing my throat. I was starting to get freaked out by
Yeah.
this. ... I mean, Tails was actually breaking the fourth wall. Trying to tell me to get him out of there. Fuck off. Oh god.
Oh no.
My throat is actually fucking killing me.
I can switch it.
Oh no. We gotta let Kitsu. We gotta let the fucking little John Lasseter do it. Oh no.
So I pressed down on the arrow key as hard as I could and made him run as fast as he could. A pixelated version of that creepy theme when you meet Shadow at the Ark as Robotnik and from Sonic Adventure 2 was playing as I made Tails trek through the desperate forest, trying to make him escape from whatever he was trying to run from.
That's such a specific reference.
Jesus Christ, that's
Well,
the
yeah,
biggest
obviously.
reference ever. Suddenly, I heard that creepy laugh. Again, that awful Kefka laugh. Right after 10 seconds have passed.
Blah. It's me, Kefka.
Right after 10 seconds have passed. Right after 10 seconds have passed. Okay.
That's a statement.
Yeah, it is.
I'm being harassed by puppies. Help.
Good. At least they're better than this story. As I helped Tails run through the
They
forest,
really are.
and then I started seeing flashes of Sonic popping everywhere on the screen. Again, with those black and red eyes. We get it. You don't like black people. The music
I
changed.
get
as
it. You
the
don't like black people, and you call you use the old football team name for Native Americans. We get it.
Yeah, he really defends, the flag from Dixie, he really defends that.
I'm just saying he really likes those Robert E. Lee statues. He really likes them.
It's just the Mississippi flag, guys. It's just the Mississippi flag. There's a reason it's the Mississippi flag, though.
I mean, yeah, that is the flag I would expect from the people. Quiet. That is the flag I would expect for the state with the lowest education.
I mean, hey,
Same.
I have family who majority live in Mississippi, so I get to make that joke.
I'm sorry to hear about that. I hope they can be cured of their debilitating illness.
The music changed, that suspenseful drowning jingle as I see Sonic behind, Tails slowly gaining up on him.
Oh god, Sonic is gaining up on Tails behind. Oh no.
He was actually flying. The flying pose on his sprite the flying pose on his sprite was making looked very the flying pose his sprite was making looked very similar to Metal Sonic's flying pose in Sonic CD, except it was just Sonic.
Yes, these flying poses are very similar to the ones they have at Krusty Burger.
Except it was just Sonic, and he had the black and red eyes again. Only, no P. What?
How did this fucking story become as popular as it did, with as many typos as it has, and as many fucking just grammar mistakes and typos that it has? How did this motherfucker get the popular story? How the fuck?
Children.
Children.
This time, This
time.
time, he had the most deranged looking grin on his face. He looked as though he was enjoying the torment he was giving the poor little fox as he gained on him. This is really,
He was having a gay old time.
are, are we allowed to read this story? I don't think we're allowed to read porn on YouTube.
this
Yeah,
is
you're
the-
right.
this is
Chat,
the bit-
instead, we're going to be doing our first Let's Play of Babysitting Cream.
This is the Binge Tales
Understandable.
DLC. This is the Binge Tales DLC.
Suddenly, when Tails tripped, in parentheses, the music stopped and Sonic vanished. Tails laid there and started crying for 15 seconds.
How
The scene-
specific?
Don't worry, Tails. You can talk to a therapist about what Sonic did to you.
The scene was rather upsetting to watch, and I kind of teared up myself. But then Sonic appeared right in front of Tails and Tails. In front of Tails and Tails. Looked up in
In
horror.
front of Tails and Tails.
Knuckles in Knuckles mode from Sonic
Knuckles
Mania.
and Knuckles and Knuckles and Knuckles.
Blood started to come down those blackened eyes of Sonic as a... Okay, let me reread that because I feel like I fucked up here. Blood started to come down those blackened eyes of Sonic as a grin slowly grew from his face. Okay, grew from his face as he looked down at the horrified fox. I could do
fell off.
nothing but watch. I'm sorry, I'm having to reread this and wonder if it's just me being retarded or if this is just the story.
No, it's just the story.
Probably
Okay.
both.
Probably. Just in a split second, Sonic lunged at Tails right before the screen went black. There was a loud screeching noise. It only lasted 5 seconds. That damn stopwatch, man.
He has a stopwatch. He has a fucking like. He's speed running this game. He has a little like counter that like each time he goes through segment to segment, it like cuts off instantly.
And he's got his mom in the background. Man, get the stopwatch!
Sonic death 80%.
The text return. Okay, the text returned only. The text returned only this time. It said, "You're too slow. Wanna try again?" And then that
No.
god awful
I
laugh
don't want to
came
play
with
any
it.
of this again.
I wonder if there is fucking speed runs of Sonic.exe.
There are.
I wanna see that.
Okay, can we? Just because of all this Kefka laugh, Lucid, could you actually get the Kefka laugh like played right now so that
Oh,
people
no.
know how unscary this is?
Yeah, let me pull it up 1 second.
Because this is what this dude is shitting himself over. This
Yeah.
laugh.
We're having great technical retardation.
It's very slow on my end. Oh my
Yeah, it's
god.
just Tails going, ow, ooch, owie. I'll do the Kefko off. It's just Tails going, ow, ooch, owie, while Sonic's going, whoop, 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 whoop.
Yeah, let me put it in boardroom so we can play this truly
I
horrifying
got
sound.
it. I'm pulling it up here. It's a fucking
So how you doing, chat? How you
Chat.
doing?
chat will hear.
Holy
this
shit,
in.
we haven't brought up Cord Kitty even once. Guys, we haven't even brought up Cord Kitty yet.
All right, I played the sound. You want me to play
Thank
it
you,
again?
Lucid.
Want me to play it again?
Yeah,
Thank
yeah.
you.
Here we go, guys. That's what he's crying over.
Johnny Guitar.
All right, there we go.
So this is what he's scared over.
My dogs are.
Did your dogs
My
panicking
dog
over
is
that?
not. One of my dogs. No, one of my dogs is trying to play with the other, and one of them really doesn't play.
I was so shocked at what had happened.
Come here, baby.
Did Sonic murder Tails? No, he couldn't have. He and Tails are supposed
He
to be
did
best
worse.
friends, right? Why did Sonic do that to him?
No,
Buddy,
there's supposed to be more, according to my weird fiction.
buddy, I could tell you what Sonic did to Tails, but you're not 18 yet.
So I want a frame of reference here for anyone who can't see the sidebar, which is all of chat. We are about an hour and 20 minutes into the stream, right? So more or less, we've done this for about an hour and 10 minutes because of the fucking beginning. We have gone less than halfway through this story.
I will say this right now. No,
Yeah.
it gets much shorter from here. I mean, from here on, it's pretty short from what I remember. I shook
Yeah, it's just really boring.
the shock.
Like this story.
Sorry, I'll let you go.
Like this story is like it's kind of fun, but it's boring.
If we want to, at one point, if we just decide, we could fucking
Let me tell you,
just
chat.
stop
If
doing
you've
this.
never,
No, we're finishing it. We have to.
we're finishing it. Let me be clear. But chat, just to give you an idea, you've heard everything that happens in this story. It just slightly changes from character to character.
Guys, we have to hear about Knackles.
Yeah, this time it's Tabernacle, and he gets the spookied, and Sonic, he laughs. Sonic says keck.
Okay, guys, I shook the shock. What did he do? The do? Mountain Dew?
Code red.
Off as I was brought back to the character select, the save file that had Tails was different. Tails is no longer in the box itself, but in the TV screen itself.
He's used itself twice.
Ooh, spooky.
Ooh, the
Yeah,
character
this makes me want to do things to
changed,
myself.
which was flickering with that red static. Tails' expression scared me. His eyes were
Guys,
black.
red is scary.
No.
Guys,
Black is scary.
is scary.
His
Guys,
eyes were
black
black.
really scares me. I'm JC the hyena, and I'm scared of black things.
His orange fur had gone black. Okay, so now it's confirmed. He just doesn't like blacks.
Oh no.
He really does not like black people. Jesus. And he had an expression of anguish on his face. Trying to
I'm
ignore
just saying, JC really do seem like. Look, I'm just saying, JC do seem like the person who would call collard greens. That's all I'm saying.
Oh no.
Listen, I'm just saying this right now. He seems like the kind of guy that calls somebody an Uncle Tom in a Telegram chat group.
And then
Whoa,
Tom to a
God
white
damn it.
supremacist specifically. And then
God.
defends
Oh
it
my
because
god. Okay,
when
keep
people
going.
call him out, they'll be like, he'll be like, "Was I wrong?"
This is my one core kitty joke of the stream. There you go. Enjoy it. The laugh came again,
Oh my
and the
God.
screen cut to black again. Jesus, with all the god damn, he fucking hates black. I can tell. And stayed there
Jesus.
for 10 seconds.
Jesus, this whole game is so black. It's like a Detroit police officer kill record.
You know what? I just want to say, if you change up the story a little bit, it'd be kind of like the Turner Diary.
Oh no.
Oh my god. Okay,
I'm just
keep going.
saying. For 10 seconds. This time the level said you can't run. I mean, you can. You just
Watch
shouldn't.
me.
I was really freaked out by now. I couldn't tell if this was a glitch or a hack or some sort of twisted joke or really anything
His pants
really.
were entirely peed.
Well, no. Remember how he said he's a smart gamer? Now, they didn't tell you this in the story, but I actually talked to JC. He was wearing a diaper. That's what he meant by being a smart gamer. He doesn't want to shit himself.
How did you talk to JC in a roleplay?
Yep.
You had to convince him you were a 16-year-old
John
girl?
Lasseter Rex, JC the Hyena asked for roleplay, finally.
So I interviewed him about Sonic.exe.
If you want to do fan art, fuck that shit.
We approve of that. If you're gonna do fan art of this stream, make sure it's
We will
JC
shout
the
that
Hyena and text John Lasseter
This is the only porn we will allow.
on the stream.
Yeah.
But despite my fear of what happened next, I kept playing. The next level looked much different. It was the ground to scrap brain zone, but the sky background looked like the main menu. It had dark reddish cloudy sky, but it was the music that creeped me out the most. It sounded like the Kaigas theme right after you beat Pokey and Earthbound.
Oh
I know
my
that
god, we
Knuckles-
get it. You played Earthbound. I'm sorry to hear you haven't had sex.
I also noticed that Knuckles was afraid, just like Tails did, though not as much. Rather, he just looked a little unnerved. He broke the fourth wall, just like Tails, and
A
looked
little
as if he
nervous.
wasn't sure about going. Oh, the fuck! Just like Tails, and looked as if he wasn't sure about going on. But I made him move anyway. You fucking psycho. He ran down the
Yeah,
straight
I
pathway
wanted
to
to
the first
suffer.
level. And as he did,
Oh
the
my
screen
God.
began to flicker red static a couple times, and then that maddening wop 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 laugh came again. Then after a
Oh
few
my
seconds of running,
God.
I noticed several bloodstains on a metallic ground. I felt a growing
Blood stains
sense of
on my hands and my palms are getting wet, sweating bullets.
a growing sense of fear, thinking that something terrible is going to happen to Knuckles. He looked
I
nauseated.
could be
What?
listening to Megadeth right now. I could be doing that, and I'm doing this. I just want you all to know.
I could be
You
playing
chose
any.
this, Cherry. You chose this
I-
path.
You did. You did choose
You're not
this
wrong.
one. I agreed with you, but you
You're
chose
not
it.
wrong.
Yeah, I could be playing Babysitting Cream right now. I'd rather be doing that.
Oh no.
Oh no. Guys, 20 million subscribers and $50 million a month on Patreon, and we will do it.
That's not a
Just
joke
keeps-
either.
It just keeps growing. The
Yeah, I'm dead
requirement
serious.
keeps
If you can
growing.
somehow give us $50 million a month, we will do it. We will play Babysitting Cream.
And we'll 100% it. We don't give a fuck.
I'd
We
like
just want
to-
the money.
I'd like
Yeah.
to imagine the second they give us the money, the game like gets pulled down from all store shelves.
I'd actually refund people. I would actually refund people.
I wouldn't fuck that. Give me my cut.
Just for free $5 million.
Oh, we tried.
Anyways, but I still kept him going. Suddenly, as Knuckles ran, Sonic appeared right in front of him with those black and red eyes, and then red static appeared again when the static vanished, showing nothing but black screen with text saying,
The screen got so red, it was like Fidel Castro's death parade.
Wait.
I love this. He says, "Found you." Ooh.
Yeah, okay, you did it perfect. I didn't know how to do it. Thank you, Lucid. I was now scared. Sonic found Knuckles already? What was going on? He's fast.
He found him. That's what's going on.
It's a game of hide and seek.
God, dog.
Anyway, red static came again, and then I was back to the level. Knuckles looked like he was panicking, and Sonic was nowhere to be found. And this time, that high-pitched squealing from Silent Hill's final boss was playing. Was this some sort of kind
Wow.
of boss battle with Sonic? I hope to God it wasn't. Honestly.
This shitty ROM hack.
Suddenly, Sonic appeared right behind Knuckles in what appeared to be pixelated black smoke. I made Knuckles turn and punch
Well, of
Sonic.
course, it's black smoke, JC. If it was white smoke, it wouldn't be the bad rays.
Oh no!
Oh no.
But then Sonic vanished and flicked black pixelated smoke before I could even land a hit. That terrible laugh went off again. Then Sonic appeared behind Knuckles again. I made him punch again, and Sonic appeared again, vanished again, laughing. Holy shit! Knuckles was panicking even more, and even I felt like I was going crazy. Sonic was practically playing with us. He was playing a sick, twisted little mind
Sonic
game.
was practically playing with himself. Sonic was practically playing with himself.
Yeah, Knuckles. Another cutscene played as Knuckles.
It's Knuckles.
And knuckled. Fell to his knees
Knuckles
and
went
clutched
knuckle
his
deep
fist on
into
me.
some Sonic pussy.
God, this is some weird porn we're reading. Clutched his head, sobbing. I felt his agony. Sonic was actually driving us crazy. Then in a And then in a split second, Sonic lunged at Knuckles, and the screen went black with another distorted screeching noise that lasted for another 3 seconds. I completely read that
Exactly
wrong.
3 seconds.
Another text message appeared. So many souls to play with so little time, wouldn't you agree? What the hell? What is going on?
I'm so scared.
I started to think that Sonic was actually trying to talk to me through the game, but I was too scared to think that. When I was brought back to the main menu,
Too scared to think that.
I was too scared to think.
No, it's not that that's incredibly stupid. It's not that that is an incredibly stupid thing to think that I thought it. I was too scared to think something.
I was brought back to the main menu, and this time, the second file box, it had Knuckles in the TV screen. His red fur had darkened to a reddish gray. His dreadlocks were dripping with blood, and his eyes were black and bleeding too. And he had a look of sadness on his face. I began to think that those are the actual characters trapped in those TV screens of the game files. But I couldn't believe it. I didn't want to believe it.
Damn iconic game, Pokemon Black and Bleeding.
So I shut the game. So I shut off the game and took a break. Yeah, I took a nap. Wish I had.
Alright, it's over. That was great.
Finally.
No. Cause then I started to have the most disturbing nightmares. I was in a pitch black darkness, though. I was under the light given off by a lamp that hung high above my head. I could hear the cries of Knuckles and Tails nearby. They're saying stuff like "Help us" and "Why'd you give us to him?" and "Run away before he gets you too."
Woo!
And their cries died out.
Okay.
Sonic laugh. His laugh sounded like distorted Kefka.
And then Kefka was blood, and then I was blood, and then I bled all over the floor, and then I came out as a trans woman.
Oh no.
Oh, stupid dog. Hold on, my dog is chewing on a cork.
Alright, shall I finish this stupid ass dream sequence?
Yeah, keep going.
Let me do it. I can re-edit it to make it better. I got this. Believe in me.
Read it in the most bored voice ever. Like this is just a small detail.
No. I was gonna redo the dream to make it more scary.
Oh God.
So after the game, I went to sleep, and then I woke up in a pitch black neighborhood on the wrong side of town.
Oh no.
Chicago, Illinois. I knew I was dead. I knew I was gonna be dead within seconds.
When suddenly the nostalgia critic came out and offered me a pan pizza, but pan pizza was blood. And then Sonic.exe Fortnite danced on my grave and said, "You better play my game, pussy, or I will give you syphilis." After a couple hours, I decided to continue playing the game, and I'll take over reading from here. I don't know why, probably because I'm mentally deficient, but I had to know. I had to figure out why this was happening. Turned on the computer, turned on the game, and selected Dr. Evio Robotnik Boy. Hold on, I gotta move my dog.
I love it saved his progress.
Well, yeah, the devil at least installed a working save system, so he has that on Sega. This time, I was in a liminal space. He was in a liminal space, guys. Didn't really look like it from any. It was from any of the classic games, though. It has this pixelated art style. I was scared. It was a full 3D hallway. The floor was shiny and checkered. They were playing chess on it. The walls were a dark, gayish purple, with animated candles and a few dark bloodstains here and there. A dark red curtain hanging above the top part of the screen. Every 12 seconds or so, the curtain would sway very slowly. Whipped out a fucking stopwatch. This implies he whipped out a fucking stopwatch, stopped in a hallway, and timed the animation loop. But whenever you're playing the game, you can barely see it move.
Then how do you know? You bitch.
That actually does imply that he stood and watched the fucking thing move. The music was oddly pleasant. A piano playing a rather sad yet peaceful song. It was Pumpkin Hill Act 1. But I knew better, because I'm a smart gamer. This was the song that was played in Act 1, only it wasn't in reverse. How the fuck would you know that? Robotnik didn't look entirely nervous, like Tails and Knuckle did. But he did have a suspicious look on his face as if he was just a bit paranoid. He was famous Black Sabbath song Paranoid, didn't he did a little animation or left standing. He turns his head to the left and then to the right, then crisscross, at least twice, and then shrugs at me as if he has no idea where he was or what was going on. Even though I was scared out of my mind, I peed my pants about what was going to happen. I had Robotnik continue onward. He did his usual running animation, implying he's the fastest one in this game. You know, the classic Sonic game and you chase him. And we continued through the hallway.
You're dying.
Guys, isn't this spooky?
You know what the
Slowly.
spookiest part? The spookiest part is that
What?
you're like you're roboting slightly. You've been doing
Perfect,
that the
it's very
entire
spooky.
paragraph.
Oh my god, this sucks.
Good.
Hey,
It makes it
you're
scarier. It
You're
makes it fucking
Robotnik.
scarier.
Robotnik.
I'm Robot. I am Iron Man. I am Iron Man. In future, I could be listening to that song, but I did this instead. Then I stopped at a long flight of stairs. Robotnik's worst nightmare.
He can't use his knees. He can't use his
Now.
knees. He's paraplegic. He's in a fucking wheelchair.
Paraplegic.
Now I was nervous.
Sonic.
Even Sonic bullies. Now even I was nervous. Nick was nervous. I peed my pants. Where the fuck was I?
Somewhere between.
I'm actually lost.
Now
Somewhere
I was even
between.
nervous.
I don't know. Something
No, I
with
was even
diapers
nervous.
or some shit. Who fucking knows? I don't care about the story.
You were.
And
now
then I
was even nervous.
stopped to look, but now I was nervous. Even Robotnik seemed unsure of himself. Though I pressed onward. He watched Disney's Onward. There you go. As I led Robotnik down the stairs, he slipped on a banana peel. Whoa!
Whoa, wacky!
I noticed the walls have gotten darker and more red. The red torches are now an eerie blue. The music had switched to a pixelated version of Fist Bump. Then landed on another hallway that was longer than the last one, or at least it felt like it. Then we headed down another flight of wow, guys, isn't this terrifying and or riveting?
Stairs.
Oh god, the stairs!
Ooh, we had to take two flights of stairs.
I love how like at the first stage where Tails was walking through, sure there was nothing, but like eventually we saw a bunch of shit and there was a fear of where are we going? Why is there a bunch of shit all around us? And then Knuckles was literally just walking in a void, but then there started being blood. The further we've gone on with the story, the less things have happened.
Oh, you won't
Yeah.
believe it!
The-
The scariest thing happened! The elevator was broken!
The elevator was broken and Eggman was forced to take the stairs.
Ooh, I'm the ghost of the time we wasted on this bullshit.
God damn it. Okay.
I stole that.
Okay, let's see. When
Guys.
Robotnik landed onto the third hallway, I noticed that he now looked really creeped out, though he tried to hide it. All this detail in 16 bits. I couldn't blame him. I was scared of this fucking video game, too. Suddenly, Sonic popped right in front of Robotnik the same way he did Knuckles. He did Knuckles?
Oh!
Then the red static. The red static lasted for about 15 seconds. Isn't this terrifying? Static was red. And then it showed me the most unpleasant image. Ow, my dog is scratching my back. Stop.
I want to take over because I am enjoying where this ending goes.
Okay, read it in the most intense, spooky voice you can. Sound like Mr. Creeps McPasta when he sees a child.
All right.
No, I'm sorry, I got that wrong. I'm sorry. Sound like Mr. Creepypasta when he sees a 16-year-old in a hotel room.
Actually, you had it right the first time.
Oh, really? I don't remember. I'm sorry, I get the sexual assault scandals of the different Creepypasta channels wrong.
Yeah,
I get confused.
Well, I don't blame you because they all take the same name off of each other. It's
I fucked her underage pussy. Her hyper underage pussy.
It was Creeps McPasta. He was the British dude.
Okay, so when he fucked this underage girl, was it hyper realistic?
Oh no. Oh.
The hyper realistic blood that ripped from her pussy.
If you want to see hyper realistic underage pussy, join our Discord.
No!
Don't.
Oh
no!
Jerry! Not again!
Not again? What do you mean not again?
The Squidward suicide pasta got wild.
You were
Right.
not there for that ending, were you?
Oh no. Okay. Come on, let's do this. We're almost done.
Alright. The image showed a hyper realistic of Sonic.
Not realistic of Sonic.
The image showed a hyper realistic of Sonic standing in the darkness where you can only see his face while his head and torso faded into black. And when I say hyper realistic, I mean like he looks so real you could actually see the lines in his blue fur, as if you could actually feel the fur if you touch the screen. Wouldn't you be touching his face though?
It looked like the movie Sonic.
So it looked good. Wow.
His face. Oh god, he had the most horrifying smile I had ever seen. And that's saying something considering I saw that image at the start of the game. I love how I had to clarify that he saw that and that's saying something. I love how I had to say that. Oh boy.
Alright, keep going. We're almost done.
His eyes were wide and black and once again crying blood. Hint, which also looked hyper realistic. He has to clarify this shit. And there were two small glowing red dots in in those black eyes staring right at me as if staring into my mind. His grin was wide and demonic. It literally stretched to the sides of his face.
You don't have a fucking mind.
Like a Cheshire cat in caps. Except Sonic had fangs. Very sharp fangs. Much like the werehog's teeth, except more vicious looking, somewhat yellowish, and from the look of it, he had stains of blood and small bits of flesh on his lips and fangs as if he ate some animal. Oh my god, this is so over the top.
He had a spicy enchilada.
I stared at that gruesome image for a good 30 seconds. Wow, that is oddly specific.
Guys, no, he ate some Count Chocula. His teeth were hyper-realistically brown.
No, that was just the shit.
No, it's
Brown
Count
nose
Chocula. It
pup?
can't be shit. Sonic wouldn't eat shit. It's Count Chocula.
Is this brown nose pup?
Oh no. I stared at that gruesome image for a good 30 seconds, never taking my eyes off of it, as I felt as if he was actually looking at me, smiling at me. That face. It just took 10 seconds for it to etch itself into my brain for good. Then the screen flickered. Oh my god. The screen flickered with red static again 3 times, and on the 3rd time I heard the Kefka laugh, except this time it sounded distorted, demonic even. Oh my fucking god. It went back to the image again, except this time there was the text again, though it was messed up, but it was pretty much one of the most horrifying things I looked at since I had this game. I am God!
He is.
Oh my god.
no.
Scared me.
That would have been more hilarious if it wasn't so frustrating to get to that point.
He is God. Guys, that's spooky. Spooky. He's sacrilegious. Christians will be terrified by this.
Let me keep reading, I guess. It was when I
Yep,
read
we're
that
almost done.
message while looking at Sonic when it hit me. I realized right then and there, this Sonic was a monster. A pure, evil, sadistic, all-powerful, nightmarish, demented monster, ... And all
He's
of
a
his
bunch of pixels.
And all of his victims, including Tails, Knuckles, Robotnik, and possibly Kyle, are... Why was there no
Kyle's
comma
dead.
between...
Not Coyote, lovely.
Why was there no comma between
They got
Robotnik
Coyote.
and the and? That should have had a comma. Are just his little toys, and the game is the very gateway into his chaotic, nightmarish world and the very hell, capitalized, his victims are trapped in. This went suddenly from being the story about this weird, creepy, haunted game by a fucked up Sonic into this is just JC's OC.
It is.
This, as soon as we got to the I am God part, this just became JC's OC.
It wasn't already.
Think about it this way. Every part of this could just be, up until this point, this is when it gets really dumb, could have just been a shitty ROM hack, and it actually makes more sense for it to have been a ROM hack than it for be like the Supernatural. Think about it. If it's Supernatural, why was it using multiple assets from other video games?
He's an edgy...
What, did the devil have to license out a stock library at Kefka Laughs?
He's an edgy, over-the-top OC that's based in horror. Jeff the Killer, this is not. And any slasher villain, this is not. This is dumb. I don't feel any threat from this thing. You just want me to... I hate your descriptions. You fucking suck at writing. This is the first time I'm actually gonna say it. You fucking suck, JC the hyena.
Whoa, Lucid, you're gonna be mean to JC the child predator?
You're gonna be mean to a child predator? He might diddle children, but at least he's not rude.
Whoa, Gabe, calm down.
My throat hurts from reading this shit. Alright, let me continue. Suddenly, in an actual split second, I screamed as Sonic lunged at the screen, screeching loudly with his mouth wide open to an unnatural length, revealing nothing but a literal spiraling abyss of pure darkness before the red static...
I just want you to imagine... Okay, wait. Listen, I just want you to remember that scene is so stupid that the fan game didn't even include it.
No, it didn't.
I mostly remember this. I mostly remember this from the fan game. I don't remember this from the actual creepypasta. So reading this makes it feel like new, but new in a, oh my god, I'm so glad I never saw this kind of way.
Yeah.
All right. Revealing nothing but a literal spiraling abyss of pure darkness before red static came again, this time much louder and distorted, so loud that it hurt my ears. I yelled and grabbed my ears as the red static screeched for a good 7 seconds. Why you didn't turn off the volume?
That's
I
what
don't
it
know.
sounded like.
Then it stopped and showed nothing but a black screen. You fucking blue screen. As I sat there staring at the black... It's a virus. It's just a virus. We go back to last...
Yeah.
We go back to last stream where it's just a fucking virus.
So what it is, so another message comes up that just says, I told you not to play the fucking game, Kyle. By the way, I'm deleting your files.
Then it stopped.
Then the you are an idiot virus starts playing.
Nice, yeah. Alright, we're nearly there. And then it stopped.
We're almost there. Whoa!
Well, we actually have a little bit after this. The continuation of the story a little bit after this. Because the game doesn't end. Then it stopped and showed nothing but a black screen. Okay. Then it stopped and showed nothing but black screen. Good English. As I sat there staring at the black screen, one last text came up. Ready for round 2, Tom. The Kefka laugh, now sounding more clear as if Sonic was right behind me, played 3 times as I looked at that text in shock and confusion. Oh my god. And then I got booted back to the main menu, and this time the third save file had a TV image of Robotnik in the same tormented state as Tails and Knuckles. Robotnik's skin turned a dull gray, his mustache drooped and had blackened, his glasses broke, and blood is coming from them.
He had a scared face.
A mere dead-like expression on his face.
Oh my god, the most sad thing is that his mustache is drooping. That's what scares me. That mustache has been perfect. You ruined this man. You son of a bitch, Sonic.
I don't know what I would prefer more, this terrible ending or the one from the actual game where it was they were just mutilated heads and corpses pixelated all over a burning lava background.
Yeah, with a bunch of Japanese text that I assume just said, you have been visited by the funny ghost. Share this with 5 friends or you'll get AIDS.
Then I got booted back to... Wait, I already said that. I looked at Tails, Knuckles, and Robotnik, and I cried a bit. I pitied them for the agony they're going through. They were trapped forever within the game, forever tormented by that horrid hedgehog, and always will be. Then the computer shut itself off. I couldn't turn it back on no matter what I did. I sat there for maybe 25 seconds.
How are you writing this then?
I sat there for maybe 25 seconds. He's literally, as he's like in shock, still activating the stopwatch. Horrified by what just happened.
Mom, we can't have my speed run. I didn't technically win.
This implies that the speedrun is still going on even after the game has been completed.
Oh, yeah.
Sonic is the... Okay, here we get to this one fucking beautiful part. Who wants to read this, or do you want me to read it?
I'll do it. I'll do it. Let me do the most overly dramatic voice. You're going to need to take over after this, but let me do the most overly dramatic voice ever. Sonic is the very embodiment of evil. He tortures people who play his game in more ways than one, and then when he gets bored, he drags you into the game. Literally drags you to hell, where he can play with you and your penis always as his toys. I can't get the game out of my computer. I think it's stuck in there, but at least I managed to turn it back on now.
Oh boy.
Wait, no, fuck it. I'm gonna do into the end. I'll do till the end. After I sat there for 25 seconds exact, I heard a voice right behind me, like a whisper. Try to keep this interesting for me, Tom.
He puts his hand.
I turned around
on
to
him.
see. Fuck you.
He's
Turned
rubbing his
around to
shoulder.
see where the voice came from. And that's when I saw. What I saw made me scream. Sitting on my
Shitting on my
bed.
bed is what I read. Shitting on my bed.
Coyote Lovely, no!
Now we
Shitting
know
right
Kyle
on my
fucking
bed, staring right at me, was a Sonic plushie with blood stains under its eyes.
Hey
That was
guys,
fucking awful.
it's a callback to the sidebar on screen that you see. Haha, top left. All right.
It's the plushie.
I'm looking at the time here.
What do you guys think?
Wow. I'll let John Lasseter go first.
hyper realistic blood.
Uh,
Alright, poop shit. What did you think? Come on, now, tell us. How beautiful was this?
Every time I listen to this or read it, it somehow gets worse. I don't know how a story manages to do that, but Sonic.exe is the one story that I've read that just despite every other story, I've read books like Empress Teresa, and I've read books like Onision, anything that he's written. I've read stuff like this, where at least there's a charm in how bad it is. This, every time I listen to this or read it, somehow it progressively gets worse in a frustrating way. Not a fun way, a frustrating way.
I do have to agree with that. Like, okay, so when I was a kid, I thought this was like one of the top 10 greatest stories ever created.
Yeah. I'll just say, I agree. When I was a young, stupid kid, I completely was in the same boat.
This will probably make both of you laugh, but I even thought this was better than Ben Drowned. I'm not kidding. Like, that's how much I thought this was the greatest thing ever.
You are dead to me.
the moment that I grew up even a tiny bit, this story, every time, it just got more and more stupid.
Yeah.
Cherry, what do you think?
I got thoughts. This is as bad as I remember it. Like, I guess it's uniquely bad for how it happened, but the thing that just I don't get is how it got so famous. I guess it's a funny picture that y'all have seen. Maybe that's what got people, like, scared of it. So I'll admit, it's a pretty good picture, but, like, there's nothing special here.
I think it was
It's just boring.
It was that picture.
Yeah, something like this. Yeah.
It must have been a combination of Let's Players
playing
the game. It was probably
that too.
So it got popular because of that picture, and a bunch of people started reading it, and I don't know, it was the only Sonic creepypasta that was, I don't want to say good or even competent, but it wasn't just a troll pasta.
Bad one.
It was
the least bad
terrible.
one.
So,
which gives you an idea of how bad Sonic creepypasta used to be.
Oh no, the Sonic creepypasta scene was literally nothing but troll pastas. Nobody tried, except for this story. And the one time somebody actually tries, they make Sonic.exe.
Alright, well, I say we have those other short ones. Let's at least do one of those.
Yeah, well, before we do that, I was keeping track at least around the point that the game started. I want to say closer to, like, the end of the Tails thing, and I went back and looked a little bit. I may be off with my count, but I started keeping track of some things. So I want to tell you how many times that we saw individual instances of certain things. So the amount of times we had anything mentioned of death, blood, gore, or hyper-realistic anything was 22 times.
Jesus.
anytime the word red or reddish or anything similar came up was 21 times.
Okay, Lucid. No, Lucid. You finish your thing first, and I'll reread what we got in the chat.
All right. The amount of times that we saw something with like a this lasted for X amount of time or whatever, that happened 20 times. And to conclude on that, the amount of times there was an oddly specific music instance or oddly specific sound that happened that the author really wanted to choose to happen was 18 times.
Jesus fucking Christ. Also, Tricky, we don't know, or at least I don't know anything about the new Sonic.exe shit. I don't know shit about it, so...
So, from what I understand, and we are not fucking doing this ever, so there is a remake of Sonic.exe. I'm not gonna link it, but if y'all want to read it...
Oh, I just remembered it. No.
It is like, we're not doing it, Cherry. I already just said that. But, it's 10 chapters, and it's over 100,000 words.
What the fuck?
How do you write, and then he was spooky, hyper-realistic eyes, red blood for 10 chapters?
Wait, hold on. There was a remake of this written by JC the Hyena. You're telling me that, first of all.
Yes!
This is coming after Sonic.exe chapter, round 3. He wrote 3, and so he went back and wrote a 10-chapter long series of this, remaking from the start.
Yes!
What the fuck?
Yes!
Hey, chat. Chat, if I ever get motivated enough to make a patron, I think I found our first patron goal.
Let me go back to it to make sure. I apologize. I am so off. I apologize, chat. 9 chapters.
Still too many. Still too many.
So the remake goes more into, from what I remember, it goes more into the lore of X, which X is the official name of Sonic.exe, and how apparently he controlled the group to start killing each other through mind control, trickery, and fuckery, and all this stupid shit, and it turns into like this retarded fucking anime shit.
Oh, God.
And not even a good type of anime.
Alright.
So chat, when we start a patron, that's gonna be the first patron goal.
Alright.
Oh, God.
If we're doing... I was hearing from Cherry here that we might want to do like a little small one on the side just to end us off.
Yeah, I want to make some Pokemon jokes.
Yeah,
Let's do some Pokemon.
We have a handful of ones. So do we want to do one of the, I guess, quote-unquote, more better ones? Or do we want to do the ones that are just like, holy shit, this is like word vomit hilarious?
Word vomit.
Okay.
Shit. I want something worse than Sonic.exe. Just short.
Which sounds more appealing, chat? I'm gonna ask chat and you guys. Which sounds more appealing? Pokemon.die or Pokemon Doomed for Life?
Wait. Dot? Not another dot. That's spooky.
Die. So Pokemon.die or fucking Cherry, don't rig the chat.
I'll rig all my elections.
Wait, hold on. Pokeimon.die. Alright, it looks like at least one other person wants Pokemon.die. So let me set this up real quick. Let me make sure
somebody else also voted for Pokemon.die.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to adjust this because chat can't see it properly.
Thank you, JC.
Oh my god, I am not gonna be able to put this on screen properly. It's gonna be tiny as fuck. I am so sorry.
Who gives a shit?
Make
chat,
it beautiful.
Chat, you're barely gonna be able to see this. I'm so sorry.
Perfect.
Is the background? What is that background? Is that still Nick Wilde?
Yes, it is still Nick Wilde.
He's our mascot now. He netted us 100 viewers. He's our mascot.
Speaking of Arby's, do we want to show the picture of what I found today at my local grocery store?
No. Yes, actually, yes.
Okay.
Send it
Get
to
it up.
Lucid so we can show the world.
I will put it on screen, but here is a quick Pokemon creepypasta. Yes, I know it's on the Trollpasta wiki, but from reading it, I don't know if it's a Trollpasta. I think it was a genuine pasta. So this might be funny.
Okay, I'll read it in my hyper spooky voice. I'll read it in my hyper spooky voice, and this is gonna fucking hurt.
You want to read it?
Yes.
Okay.
It's a... Dog, stop. It's a normal day. I'm only on house. I can't... I get a letter. Oh my god, this is off to a wonderful start. ... But this letter was sent by Anonymous.
I think it's a troll pasta, but I can't tell. I think it's like serious, but it's
No,
also...
it was sent by Anonymous. This letter...
It's a 4chan house.
This letter was inserted in a CD. I'm run to computer. CD get a Pokemon game. Extension is quotations ... die. But it is ignored. That's my big wrong.
So rereading through this, I'm more convinced this is a troll pasta, but I love it.
It's perfect. That's his big wrong, guys. I'm
My
open
big
to
wrong.
this file. All is normal. I can go to Brock, but the music is not normal. This looked like music from horror game. And this Pokemon is horror game. Brock is scary. His face is looking dead. I'm start a battle and ignoring it.
It is. Ignoring it is.
First battle with Pikachu. He defeated me.
Oh, I think you skipped a line. You skipped a line. First Brock Pokemon.
Oh, I'm sorry, I did. First Brock Pokemon is Ghost Geodude. Next Pokemon is Look Anew. His attacks is saying die. Run, you fool. I'm win this game. Now I'm still battle with Pikachu. His defeated me. A game over screen is a bloody screen remake of Pokemon Leaf Green Start Screen. Leaf Green Start Screen.
God.
I'm want and get a game, but then you get one option. Die. I'm try off computer. But, this not a fact. At last, I'm off computer. And from energy, computer is off. I'm run to bathroom. I'm exit from bathroom, but my house is blood. I'm run to main room. In this room, I'm looking a nightmare. A bloody dead Bulbasaur devour eat my family.
Not the Bulbasaur!
I'm run, but it's too late. Bulbasaur eat me. I'm exit from normal sleep. I'm go to computer, but computer But computer, go to computer, but computer don't get a CD with Pokemon. Lucid, you gotta take over. I can't do it.
You're fucking dying. That's tomorrow.
Oh.
I'm back from school. I thought that's normal day, but no. All this nightmare is happening in real. But I'm now run from Bulbasaur teeth. I'm returned to house at next day. My family is lived. I'm go to my room. But I'm looked a Bulbasaur Devourer image in my computer wallpaper. I'm saying this to my family, but my family looked at my normal wallpaper. Only me can look at this scary wallpaper. I'm restart computer, but that's no effect. I'm try edit a wallpaper, but options is blocked. I'm looked that wallpaper on all computer. Next day, a wallpaper is now invading my TV. In this day, dead my sister. Next day, dead my dad. Next day, my mom. And last day, puppy.
Not the puppy!
All people who seeing me dead in the next day, I'm delete a CD with Pokemon.die. And all people's animals on more lived. A curse is dead. All powers defeated. All bad power is defeated, or no.
Go down. Is there more? Is there more?
Sadly, no. But there is. Hold on, I want to read the comments. I want to read. Ah, yes, this is the comment I needed.
More.
The Octofuel.
You want to read another?
This was really.
You want to read the other one?
You know what? Fuck it. Let's.
Right.
What do we think of that one?
I
thought it was beautiful.
That was classy. That was real classy.
What was the one line that fucking destroyed you? There was one line that just fucking killed you.
But that letter was sent by Anonymous. I don't know if that got the biggest laugh out of me, but I know it was the first one that destroyed me. I was gonna try and seriously read it because I could tell it was a true troll pasta, and that line broke me.
See, that's the thing is when I initially read this as a passing glance, I can't tell if it's a troll pasta seriously or if it was reposted from the bad Creepypasta wiki, because originally there was a lot of the bad Creepypasta wiki got taken down and a bunch of ones had to be re-uploaded onto this. So you have a mishmash of, was it an actual troll pasta or was it a serious pasta?
Oh, let's see. I'll do this one. Pokemon doomed for life. After this, you. What?
I was saying we got to do both, folks. We got both of them.
After this, you might not think about Pokemon the same way again. I got home from school and I didn't have any homework, so might as well play Pokemon Yellow for nostalgic times. So I went to get my
Nostalgic critic.
Pokemon Yellow and booted it up. The opening theme was playing and I thought, oh, all the nostalgic feelings are coming back. Then something caught my eye. It was Pikachu's face. It was creepy. I almost cried. I was a little creeped out to go on, but something kept me from turning it off. So when I pressed start on the title screen and it had a high-pitched Pikachu scream, so I put new game and it had another scream, but this time it wasn't Pikachu. It sounded like me. But I still went on. Instead of going through Professor Oak's lecture, it skipped right through that. So there was my character in my room, and my trainer name was Nicholas, which was my real name, which is weird because I wasn't able to name my character, but I always named my character Nicholas, so oh well.
Nick Wiles from the Zootopia cooking comic.
No.
So I continued downstairs and saw my mom wasn't there, which she always was, as always, but... So, oh well, so. I exited the house and continued on the grass where Professor Oak is supposed to tell me not to go out in the grass, but to my surprise he didn't. I could enter the grass and found a Pikachu with black eyes and a hurt arm And a messed up tail, I thought I might have some Pokeballs to catch him, but that was a big mistake. Oh my god, this is a fucking classic. So I threw a Pokeball at it and caught it and went back to the overworld. Oh, that's weird. I can't nickname. Oh my god, what is up with this game? And then someone went up to me and wanted to battle. So I went to battle screen. It was Professor Oak. And it said Professor Oak wants to battle Professor Oak looked a lot different and creepy, and so a Gyarados level 5, and it's crying. It sounded like it was hurt. I said my Pikachu also level 5, so I thought this battle would be easy, but also creepy because Gyarados has a big type advantage, so Pikachu has the upper hand. So I picked the fight out, but Pikachu didn't have any moves, and thought, how did it know how? And thought, how did
How?
when he moved,
How?
and it
How?
still had the
How?
disadvantage. So Pikachu, you struggled, but it didn't affect the Gyarados. So how is it a flying and water type? Then Gyarados
Well,
used
how?
Punch.
How
And
does it do that?
And it says Gyarados wants to see Pikachu suffer. They both use the same moves over and over again. But each time the curse takes effect Pikachu. That was a hurt cry at each curse. Then Pikachu was at red health, and then curse takes effect and kills Pikachu.
He's gone.
What killed but Pokemon don't die? Then I feel the terrible pain everywhere, and then it comes back to the overworld, and Professor Oak steps on Pikachu and says it's its own fault for being so weak. So I
Jesus Christ! Oak goes sicko mode. Holy fuck!
So I clenched my fist when I did a pixel and gave my trainer tries to hit Professor Oak, but Gyarados used Hyper Beam. And that's my trainer, so I felt a terrible pain in my chest. And it said my trainer died and showed Pikachu getting hurt. Then Pikachu said help me, and I kept bawling and I passed out after
He was balling. Holy shit!
and it said game over. And after the game over, it said you'll be doomed for life. And every day I have been feeling the pain all the time. And don't forget, this is all fake except for the name part.
Aha.
Oh my god! Wow, that was...
Except for the name part, this is all fake.
Well, what did we think,
God.
boys?
One day,
That one was... I think that one was real, but written by a child.
that was
I-
also troll pasta wiki. I can already tell.
To be fair,
It's not funny enough to be a troll pasta, though.
that's the thing that gets me is some of these it meshes the line between is it fake or is it real?
What we need to do is on Halloween, we needed to play a game of troll pasta, real attempt or retarded people.
We just like do
Yes.
a fucking like wheel. We spin a wheel. It's a fucking being boozled challenge.
Yes.
Okay, let's. I think we've
Yeah.
done it. I think
Plus-
we've exhausted
yeah,
this
plus
fucking
the,
line.
Actually, we can do that, Elias, because the troll pasta wiki has the random page button.
Oh
So-
my god, yes! The only issue I
Yeah,
have
yes.
is that some of these troll pastas, although I don't know if they cleaned it up, but I remember that the old troll pasta wiki, people would just post their hookup stories and call it a creepypasta.
Oh, so
Okay,
is that why
in
it got
order,
taken
what did we
down?
think of these? What did we think of these works of art in order?
Sonic.exe sucked ass. The second one, perfect, 10 out of 10. The third one,
Best story ever.
I shit myself. Very beautiful.
Wilson, what did you think?
I made my thoughts clear on Sonic.exe. The other two, I enjoyed it. I'm glad that even though they were like joke pastas, they were still hilarious and fun to read. And that's what I love. I love bad creepypastas that even if they're intended to be bad, they're still entertaining. That's what I get out of bad
Yeah.
creepypastas. Is as long as it's entertaining, you can make it as intentionally bad as you want.
Agreed.
All right, well, I'll go over my thoughts real quick. Sonic.exe, dog shit. Oh my god, long, boring. It's basically the same thing happening 3 times over with very little change. It's dull, it's bland, and it goes on way too long. 18 minutes, my puckered asshole. Pokemon.die, work of art. Da Vinci level work. Bulbasaur of War, 10 out of 10. And the last one, I think, was written by a 13-year-old. So I don't know how much I can bully that one.
13 out of 10.
13 out of 10.
13, there you go. There you go.
Question is that too old
Well,
for
I
just
think we've done it.
Well, that depends. Are they in ask more?
I don't know.
All right, well, that's been fun, chat. If you like this beautiful abortion, you should subscribe to this beautiful web channel.
Yeah, Lucid, before we stop, I got one for you to read.
Oh,
Just
boy.
one. Just one.
How long is
No.
it going to be? Because
It's gonna be like 2 seconds.
All right.
Go.
Well,
go.
I will say this: once I finish the story, I'm just gonna cut the stream there.
Okay.
Real quick thing before I read
Okay,
it,
subscribe to Elias Porter on YouTube so he can play Shadow the Hedgehog.
to all of chat. What do you want us to read for next time? So we can put it on. We can think about it.
Leave it in the comments.
Yeah, just
Leave it in the comments.
chat or comments, and I'm gonna go ahead and read the thing Elias sent me. So this is the creepypasta he's wanting me to read. Where is this? I need to fucking...
It's in the boardroom.
All right, we'll do this, and we're gonna end it. So
yeah, you guys can go. I could take over.
I'm just saying here.
Oh,
we're just gonna sit here and giggle. That's what we're gonna do. Lucy,
All right.
this is yours.
All right, this is my
And then
special...
stop the stream the minute you finish reading it.
Yep. Okay. Oh shit, the fucking thing is all fucked up. Hold on.
All right, we got this.
There we go. There we go. Now you guys can see it. Okay. This is oh my god, real haunted Pokemon game. Here we go. I downloaded a Pokemon Yellow ROM with a debug menu. I was playing with the Mem Corruptor, and then when I exited out of the debug menu, I was facing sideways because I walked sideways. But the state... I don't know why that one got me. But the state was facing me. Whose state? What? Just the state police.
Louisiana.
The deep state. So that's normal. But everything but me was pure black. I was only a white outline. Slow, scary music was playing. Also, somehow there was a chicken on my fucking head. I am so fucking stupid that I think the game is haunted. Although it was only because it was corrupting random pieces of memory and may have corrupted things just right for it to occur. And so it was the case. But I don't fucking care. Also, for some reason, it shut it off very shortly after it came up, and I didn't record for a bit more time. Why? I don't fucking know. Anyway, that's my story of me playing a 100% real